Cue the boy.
What's good out there, YouTube family? You already know what to do. Hit that like, share, subscribe, tap that notification bell so you get that notification when I'm dropping this hip hop fight. You already know it's your boy NoPlayingDinero tapping in with another viral video. Hey, look, listen, we got them views going up, we got them likes going up, but I'm gonna need y'all to hype this video up right here, man. Today we got your boy Adam22 and Wack100 on No Jumper, reacting to the rumors that Pooh Shiesty robbed Gucci Mane to get out that contract. If you ain't heard the rumors, everybody already heard the rumors, so we ain't gonna say if you ain't heard the rumors, cause you already heard the rumors. If they rumors or is it fact, we gonna get to the bottom of this thing today. We got more videos going up. We got more content coming out besides this Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane content. Make sure y'all stay tuned, man. But right now, we finna get all the way into Adam22 and Wack100 breaking down this content. It's already up.
Story that's going around that everybody's scared to report on, and this is just a rumor, is that basically Pooh Shiesty and Chopper Gang ran down on Gucci Mane, relieved him of some of his possessions, and basically forced him to sign a contract releasing Pooh Shiesty from 1017, the label.
Okay, well, here's the thing on that, right?
That's what a lot of people are saying. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying a lot of people.
No, hold on.
I hit a couple industry insiders just to get their thoughts. Like, yo, you think this is true? They all heard the same rumor as me, and they all weren't able to confirm 100%.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? It's one thing. If he got a release, then maybe there's some truth to it.
Yeah.
If he don't got a release, there's no truth to it. But I think it's bullshit, because why would Pooh Shiesty's, we haven't heard Gucci Mane mention any of this, and why would Pooh Shiesty's team put that out when this is identical to the same type of case, controlling case, he just did time in the feds on?
And I agree, that sounds insane,
So
to get out of doing 4 years in the feds and then immediately do something that would basically get you right back in the feds.
No, that's not insane. Insane is your team putting that out there in the street.
But nobody's putting it out there. This is just
somebody had to put it out there.
Listen, loose lips sink ships. I've just been hearing about it. I'm guessing that they're probably trying to not have it be out there, because nobody wants to see Pooh go back to the feds.
We haven't heard Gucci Mane say anything.
Would you, if you got the shit beat out of you and had all your shit took?
That's my point. So that means it would have to come from the Pooh Shiesty side.
Listen,
he's still in the fucking halfway house.
that is true.
So, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, it gotta be some bullshit.
And that's my thing too. Is
unless he's that damn stupid.
Gucci lives in Miami. He
lives in Florida.
He probably goes to Atlanta a bit, maybe Memphis. I don't know. Like, where would this have taken place? Pooh is in Dallas, right?
Pooh's in Dallas.
So it's like why would they have even been in the same place unless they had arranged a meeting? Here's the thing too. I feel like personally that things have been probably pretty bad with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane for a little while. When you listen to the FDO song that Pooh Shiesty put out, he's shouting out Yo Gotti. Anybody who fucks with Gucci Mane, it seems to me, you do not fuck with Yo Gotti. Like, these lines have been drawn in the sand. That's not like a cool thing. If you're signed to Gucci Mane, you are not showing Yo Gotti love. So that right there stands out to me too. And I mean, some of the people, because this is the whole thing with us.
Maybe it's some Memphis love.
This is the whole thing with us not having like a clear source on this. Because I had people hitting me up saying, yeah, Pooh Shiesty and some of Gotti's people are the one who did this.
Man, make sure you get in the comment. Let me know what you think about this situation. You think this thing real or fake? You think Pooh Shiesty that crazy, that wild, that much of a YN that he would jeopardize his freedom like that? Understand what you hearing and seeing.
Again, no clue.
Now y'all throwing
I'm guessing
Gotti
that the
in
full version of the story is not as exciting as what we're getting at.
Why would Gotti have anything to do with that?
Because Pooh Shiesty is like the king of Memphis right not up and coming, but like hot young rappers. He's basically the whole deal. And he's also the one rapper that didn't pick a side between CMG and Paper Route. And as a result, you can imagine that, you know, Yo Gotti probably on his line, like trying to do something for him, especially since Gucci seems like he's at an all-time low in terms of interest in promoting new artists or pushing the label side of 1017.
Okay, first of all,
He dropped everybody besides Pooh and Fujiano.
First of all, Gucci did his part, did he not? When he signed him, gave him a bag, gave him the push. Pooh took 3 years from him, did he not?
I think 4.
Yeah, he went to jail.
Prison, yeah.
Okay, so now I'm pretty sure Gucci does good business with doing what he got to do. You know what I mean? Whatever it was contracts he obligated to. But what I'm saying is, maybe they got some internal shit going on, but to say Gucci was robbed and Pooh Shiesty team is talking about it
Yeah.
while he's in a halfway house, and this is super similar
Yeah.
to his controlling case.
Well, but the
That's
case that he
his
caught
case.
with the green Lambo was just basically him meeting up with some random ass trapper.
It was him what?
He met up with some random
And what happened?
trapper.
A robbery?
Pulled out a Draco. Took his
A
shit,
robbery.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. A
Right?
little similar, yeah.
But so what I'm saying is, I don't want to believe that Pooh is that damn dumb or his people is that damn stupid to say these things if this happened while this man is in a halfway house and if the so-called victim hasn't spoke on it.
But let's say, if we're just going to believe this hypothetically, let's say he had 5-6 people with him. One of them mentions it to somebody mentions it to somebody else. Like, there's not even a
his
reason.
team.
Bro, I'm telling you, the whole music industry has heard this rumor. Everybody's heard this rumor and nobody can confirm 100%. So maybe there is a real sincere effort to keep it low key, but it's not like this is...
Man, get in the comments. If everybody heard this rumor, everybody talking about it, it got to be some truth. Where it's smoke, there's fire. If you agree with that, hit that like. Hit that like. Hype the video up. It's already up.
being swept under the rug. And I'm just now starting to see YouTubers make videos about it. Chapel Ross just dropped a video about it.
Because people are talking about it. He ain't got, what details does he have?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. It's like a half hour. But either way, I'm just saying that right there makes me feel like maybe we will know something more about this.
I'll tell you this. I think Pooh Shiesty knows the new Gucci. He don't know the Gucci we know. If something like that did happen, it's just not smart. Even if you cannot, and you understand this, make somebody sign something under duress, right?
You can.
No, you can't.
Will it be respected in a court of law?
It's not.
That's up for
So
debate.
now what just happened, if you did do this, let's say this happened.
Yeah.
Now Gucci got the power to put your ass on the shelf. This a fact.
Yeah.
Right? Put you on the shelf, tie you up 2-3 years, trying to get out of contract. Every time you put something up, he can snatch that shit right on down. This is just real shit.
Okay.
And that's a good point right there. If Pooh Shiesty was to try something like that, and Gucci Man was to sign over his rights to Pooh Shiesty, it still wouldn't be like legal because you forced him to do that. Now Gucci Man can in turn report that to whoever he need to report that to if he want to be a snitch, and then say, okay, well, I got you under contract. Well, I ain't dropping. You ain't dropping none of your music. Matter of fact, I'm taking all your music down. Anything you get from this music, I pay you your little cut, and I'm keeping everything else. Understand what you hearing and seeing. It's like 3 sides to this thing. And y'all know that boy Pooh Shiesty just touched back down out of jail, and we dropping all this content saying this, saying that, but we ain't never said that it was true. Get in the comments, man.
I'll say this though.
Like, why would you can't?
It is hard to believe that Pooh Shiesty could be dumb enough to do this.
That's all I'm saying.
But when you look at the cases that Pooh Shiesty has that led to him getting those years in prison, I mean, it was hard to believe those things happened as well. We already talked about the robbery that happened with the green Lambo and everything, but the really crazy thing was that he was performing on stage with a gun hanging out of his pocket, with a bunch of money hanging out of the other pocket, and somebody snatched some of the ones out of his pocket or whatever, and he ended up shooting he shot a security guard inside the club. I mean, that was pretty hard to believe at
The
that time
footage
too.
disappeared, right?
Of that?
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how
That's
it
a
went.
fact. It disappeared. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Right.
My biggest concern, I don't want one of my top rappers of all time, Gucci Mane LaFleur, millionaire but don't get no care. I don't want Gucci Mane. I don't want to like think of him getting robbed. I was hoping he could just have this quiet life for the duration of his life.
Gucci Mane to be robbed, right? That means it was a sneak attack.
Yeah, because
picture me coming here on a Thursday, right? Mm-hmm. Walking into your office.
Yeah.
And I pull a gun out on you.
Yeah.
It's a sneak attack. It wasn't like there was some shit was going on.
Yeah.
Right? So
understanding what you hearing and seeing, man, Gucci Mane been a street character all his life, but he changed his life when he got out of jail. But that don't mean that the street element ain't still in him. Understand what you hearing and seeing. When you're a part of the streets, you got that sixth sense. You got that sixth sense. That's your third eye. You know when situation gonna go sour. It's on you if you take that chance in that situation. So y'all think Gucci Mane ran into like a setup? You think he was dumb enough to fall for that? Get in the comment. Let me know what you think.
Had to happen. Me knowing Gucci, and I know Gucci. Gucci could have been in the studio somewhere. Hey, yo, bro, we coming through. Let's just say maybe Gucci made arrangement to come to Dallas. Let's say that. Yeah. Pooh's in Dallas. Fuck it, I'm going to book some studio time. Yeah. We going to get it in. All right, boo, okay. Hey, Pooh them at the door. Let them in. They come in, right? It had to be some shit like that, right? It was like Gucci wouldn't have been anticipating a problem.
Yeah.
Or it wouldn't have been that easy. So,
yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, it's like, I would hope he didn't do that, you know.
It would be the ultimate irony because keep in mind, Gucci Mane was someone who was considered like unsignable back in the day in Atlanta because his reputation of being a jack boy was so strong. Everybody knew him for taking shit. That was what everybody knew him for. Wasn't necessarily like a cocaine entrepreneur or whatever like Jeezy was saying. He was the jug man. He was taking shit. And I mean, when I look at this, I'm kind of like, wow, that would be the ultimate irony if the biggest artist that he signed in the last 10, 15 years ended up going out like that.
Again, a motherfucker you didn't open up some doors for. Did a lot for. If this happened, I hope it didn't.
So you're saying I'm Gucci Mane.
See, I understand what you're saying now, Wack100. You bring somebody up, next thing you know, they break you off some disrespect. You ever had somebody in your circle, man, you done bought up for nothing, then next thing you know, y'all fall out over some disrespect, and this man not even knowing that he was nothing before y'all even got together. Understand what you hearing and seeing.
And Pooh Shiesty is AD. I agree. Snake.
No, AD just left though.
Yeah, he talks a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I mean,
he didn't rob me. I guess
it was good. It was good for content. It was nothing.
He didn't rob me. I gotta give him back.
It was nothing but content.
Content.
Right. So, man, what was tripping me out? If this shit really happened, we'll know shortly, because the feds are arresting people for pimping. Right?
If we heard this rumor, it can't be that long before the feds hear this rumor.
And you know how many phones they on. And if them dudes, any of them dudes is talking or made a video.
You got to understand, the feds out there. And once you're a federal inmate and you get out of jail, man, the feds still be watching you, tapping your phone. How y'all think Pooh Shiesty back at the halfway house? The feds knew what he was doing on that iPhone. He was recording a music video that they didn't approve of. Understand what you hearing and seeing. Let's get back to Wack100.
Phones they on. And if them dudes, any of them dudes is talking or made a video or any of that shit, you can't delete it. You know when they want to get it, they gonna get it. It's up there in that cloud somewhere, right? They're gonna get it.
If there's one person who's never gonna tell, though, it's Gucci Mane, right?
Gucci ain't doing no talking about nothing.
No. He would never.
But who was with Gucci Mane is the thing.
That's the question. But that's also kind of part of what makes it interesting is that you never see Gucci with anybody. He lives in his own little world. And I've had this conversation with people who worked with him throughout the years who were kind of like trying to explain to me, because I remember, Todd Moskowitz.
Wack100 really right, though. Why would Pooh Shiesty put himself in that type of situation the way Gucci Mane can, ban him, basically? You know what I'm saying? Like, put a black eye on his career real bad if he was to do something like that. And then also it would have got him rearrested, locked up for another armed robbery and another possession. That probably would have carried careered out a whole life sentence if he get jammed up again. So make sure y'all be mindful when you dropping this content. If it's allegedly, it's allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's saying none of this stuff is true, but it's something that we talk about. Understand what you're hearing and seeing is up.